All right, you guys have wanted to see me collect money from the laundromat, but also do profit and loss statements. So we're gonna break down all of the income, the cost, the benefits, how much does the laundromat cost? Do I rent it? Do I own it? We haven't done one of these videos in quite some time, so we're gonna break all the numbers down. Make sure you watch the whole entire video. We're gonna have chapters below, so if you just wanna watch delicious quarters and dollar bills, you can fast forward to that. You wanna hear the banter and kind of the things that we've got planned. I've got a lot of value add for the laundromat. That's in this video too. And then at the end, we're going to do the spreadsheet and break down all of my costs and the income and everything going out. All right, guys, let's get to it. Like the video if you already haven't. Please consider subscribing to me on YouTube. All right, here, let's go. This is the arcade. The guy that owns this, I do partner with him on my coin pusher, and we're here to get keys so we can go and work on it. And there's probably the largest arcade in Southern Ohio. They got bounce houses. They got tons of coin pushers over here, just like what I use. These are loaded up with prizes, which is pretty cool. So they're doing the same thing that I'm doing with mine. I need access to mine laundromat, and they're giving away AirPod Pros. The guy that owns this place, he got a deal on like 500 AirPods for 25 bucks a piece. I'm not going to ask any questions on how he ended up with that many for that price, but he's got, I guess, a stack of them to give me, which is absolutely insane. So we're gonna get the keys, run them back to my laundromat, work on the machine, get it all set up and functioning, and bring the keys back here. This is exactly why I had to get access to this. Let me take a guess. 500 bucks in there, I'm guessing.
These two, did they tell you these two have been acting up and they took my money?
Nope, I can get you a refund. No one's told me anything.
Time before that, I used this one.
Okay.
And it didn't bring my clothes out. I had put $5 in it.
Do you know how long ago it was?
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no worries. Sorry about that. I know that they've been having problems off and on with these, but we did have the crew in and they did a bunch of work on all three of these. They've been working fine for us, with the exception of that one that's still having problems. All right, sorry about that. I really don't want people getting ripped off. Thank you. We're here, we got access to the coin pusher again. We're having to replace the locks on these. I'll show you real quick. I had to order some locks off of the internet to replace it because the guy that had the coin pusher, he doesn't want me to use the same key. So we've got to put new locks in it. And I've also got to work on the playing field here because no one's winning $2 bills right now. Come in, look at how much money's in there. We've done phenomenal off this quarter pusher in just a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So as long as I keep money in here, we're going to just absolutely crush it. And I need to make sure that I keep putting prizes in. So we're doing so good with the quarter pusher because of this, and we're also doing really great on laundry drop off. This month we should be on track to make an extra $2,300 this month, just off new coin pusher money and laundry drop off. Pretty good deal for me.
Wow.
What'd you find?
A lot more money just jamming.
That's the jackpot!
Oh, you got silver!
Really? What year?
1952.
52. All right, I'll give you $5 for it.
Wait, I lost it. No.
Oh, you better not!
Oh my God. There's quarters everywhere.
So we're working and cleaning up and putting new prizes in our quarter pusher, and somebody put a $5 silver quarter in the coin pusher, not knowing that it's worth more than the prizes in there. It's absolutely stupid. It's crazy to me that this is what happens when you don't pay attention, you don't have knowledge. You'll spend $5 to try and get 25 cents. Knowledge is important. What we're doing is recording 4.6 pounds. Cool. What was it, 4.6? That's 5.8. 9.8, wow. We'll combine these all together. And these are my small format washers. These usually don't do a ton of business, but man. Once again, for every pound, it's 20 bucks. So we're already at $200 in quarters. Oh dear. We have recently found out that my laundromat's not level. That's interesting because that change machine looks like it's working to me. So we got ripped off. Someone stole 20 bucks. I'm a little upset about that. Oh, we're at 12.5 now, so we'll see if that's accurate or not. Man, 22.6 pounds. So that's already 440. All right, now let's see how much our large format washer made. Oh, wow, this just ran out of quarters. When this light goes on, either a bill jammed up in it or we're totally out of quarters. And I know we had a crazy busy weekend. So it's just one of those things where customer was in, they put 20 in it. It times out, it doesn't short. It always keeps $20 minimum in the hopper in reserve, but it's just run out. So very interesting to me. So we gotta go through and finish up our quarter collection so we can refresh it. Do the little baby washer. All right, yeah, 22.6, 23.6 pounds, cool. So that's 20 bucks right there. That's not bad. All right, now I wanna see what the big washer is. We've got, now for the big one. So the best performing laundromat that I know of that doesn't do a bunch of drop-off service is in New York City, and they do $3 million worth of coin operation a year, and they take quarters. That's like a big thing they do. And the owner every day has to come in and collect the quarters. It's super cool. So, but if he had to stop the machines, it would cost him a lot of money. So 23.6, all right, 34 pounds. That was 8 pounds of quarters in of itself, 160 bucks. We're doing this in pounds. We'll do it in grams next time probably. Just gonna roll these forward. Oh, wow. This one's almost full. 34, dump these in. 48, so 14.2 pounds. That's $280 we made in these dryers just over the weekend. Friday, well, 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And for a rainy Tuesday, when we're here at the laundromat collecting money, we're really not having a bad day here either, so that's very good. It's a work in progress. We've had to kind of hillbilly rig this thing. All right, so we're at 44, 48.2, 50.2. So that's 40 bucks right there. We got to make $15 to pay our bills. We'll combine all these together. Is that silver? No. 50.2, 52.4. So that was another 40 bucks, a little over 40 bucks. We're already over 1,000. Cool. 54.2, 58.2. We're at 1,200 bucks. That's pretty good for a 3-day weekend. So let's go dump more into the machine, cycle it all out. Oh, I have to go get some tools here. The hopper has nothing to do with it, so we'll throw these in the machine. I'll grab the bills. We'll have to troubleshoot this. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Made a little bit of a mess. They work great for laundromats. They're absolutely terrible for car washes. They're not made to be weatherproof. So in a car wash that you're in outdoors most of the time, these gunk up and they're $500 to $600 to rebuild. But we're on the same one from 2003 here at the laundromat. And in this environment, they're great. So we got 1,200 bucks in quarters. We collected $1,200 in quarters. We've refilled this machine. I don't know how much I have in my pocket right now. So far this month, excluding the check that we found in the office, I am at $5,000, and today's the 15th. If we kept up this pace, I'd be at $10,000 this month. Now, for full disclosure, we robbed a little bit of money from last video's collection because we didn't make our October deposit in time. So we rolled maybe another $1,000 over for this month. We'll do a finance stream probably with all my spreadsheets and stuff at the end of the year, just kind of going over how much money we made on the laundromat. We're in the black this year, which is really good, even after making our equipment payments. Quick reminder, my equipment payments are $1,600, $1,650 a month, and about $1,200 of that's principal curtailment, which is pretty cool. But these machines are not cheap, and it just gave me a lot of concern when we redid the laundromat that I was getting myself in $100,000 worth of debt on something that's pretty speculative. So we're gonna open this machine up and we're gonna see how well it did. This one's been a little unreliable on me, but I figure it's probably user error rather than the machine. I'm not happy, but it is what it is. I agree. So we got about 1,500 bucks worth of quarters in there, and we'll see how we did for the midway point of the month. I think we've done okay.
You want to break it, you need to go like this. What are the chances that I break this right now?
You can try it.
With what?
I'll try to break. I'll try to break it afterward.
No, not like this.
Okay. Oh. All right. He did it! Wow! Nice!
Kind of impressive.
Very good, Eric. She's like, that is the best thing I will see this week. Got a kid out here. I'm gonna give him a $2 bill. Oh, I was gonna give him something.
Oh, you know, we tried to get them out of there. Wasted a lot of money that last night.
Here you go.
Thank you.
My aunt, when I was born, my aunt gave me some, and
I was
I've
trying
been.
to get them out of there.
Yeah, it's my fault. They gave me the keys to finally put prizes in and stuff, and I didn't realize you're supposed to fold them up in order to get them to like fall out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be loading this up with prizes every week here very soon. Thanks, guys. So what Eric's trying to say to everybody out there is once you take coaching and training from me, you'll be successful in every field in life, whether it's breaking boards or buying laundromats and car wash. So check out investmentjoy.com. This is not a paid endorsement. Oh my gosh, look what I found. We found one of DB Cooper's lost $10 bills. It's from 1985, the year I was born. Look, there's even cigarette burns on it from the airplane he jumped out of. That's going up here, guys. Brandon's take-home pay. So we're going to go in here and we'll look at essentially our raw profit and loss number. And this is so easy in Excel. That's why I love Excel. If you notice, we go down here and highlight this. We go down here and we see that we started this account on May the 9th. We have one line that is, so we can just sum these up and look at the balance, and then we can take these two numbers. So yeah, we can just take these two numbers, and this includes all my mortgage information and everything, and we end up with 203,000, a raw log of $203,958 in credits, and then $201,005 in debits. And then all we do is come over here. We can look at the credits and the debits, and then we end up with that. I've made $2,952 worth of profit as far as the laundromat goes over the grand scheme of 3 years, which sounds absolutely ludicrous and idiotic. But let's pull my monthly transactions in, which paint a very different story. And then we're going to take these numbers and kind of actually show them in context. Because when they're shown in context, I run a good business. When they're not shown in context, it looks like I've made $3,000 over 3 years worth of effort. Now, granted, this would be a reasonable play if I was only doing it for YouTube videos, but I'm not, because it wouldn't make a lot of sense. I should have gone on to something else. I should have sold this laundromat or given it to somebody and done something else with YouTube. But I'm going to show you why I love this laundromat and why I'm keeping it, why I continue to work here a few hours a week doing business. All right. So I think I've cleaned this spreadsheet up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it into a pivot table, which is a nice way of saying we're going to make it with graphics, with time metrics and other things on it. Just cleans this up. If you don't know how to run a pivot table, you're not going to run a successful business. Once I learned pivot tables, they absolutely changed my life. So what we've done is we've taken all these numbers here and we've combined them into the pivot table where it shows that I have classified as AEP, and I had to go back. Took me 5 minutes to edit this, so just so we can remove account numbers. So I paid $941.70. This is 2 months, October and November 2022. It's about $450, $475 over a 2-month period for electric. This is my $450 for the tenant upstairs. That's also my cleaning lady. I paid on Cash App $400 for vending, so Kim, my office assistant, could go get vending supplies. She takes them down to the girl that lives above the laundromat. I've also paid $3,595 in miscellaneous vending costs, cleaning fees, fluff and fold. These are just my straight labor costs. So this has become probably my one of my biggest expenses. Below that, I've got my natural gas payment. This is for the dryers. That's for 2 months. This is my Dexter loan payment. This is for the equipment because I took a loan on the equipment. Mid-Ohio rental settlement. I had miscategorized two mortgage payments. For this, I had to miscategorize, so we fixed that with editing magic. So my cleaning, vending, laundry drop off was $25.80. Columbia Gas is $486 over 2 months. Once again, 2 months. Dexter payment. This is my Mid-Ohio rental segment settlement. This is me paying one of my labor crews for going in and fixing an appliance, going in, doing rehab, like some medium, low-level rehab. This is Westfield Insurance. That's my insurance carrier. This is other rehab that didn't come out. I guess I got 2 classifications on here. So this one's probably ongoing maintenance, and this one's going to be actual rehab for the location. Because we're still finishing that apartment upstairs. And then I've got my mortgage, which is around a little over $500 a month. So this is where we were as of this morning, because it doesn't include the numbers. I want to throw this other number in now, and it shows that we've made a grand total of $400 over the past 2 months, which would be ludicrous, really. But as an aside from this is I've bought, like I said earlier in the video, $2,500 to $3,000 worth of extra quarters. We've stocked that up over the past 2 months-ish just with the new machine. So I've paid $3,000 over the past 3 months, granted. This number's not super reflective of it, but it's going to be pretty close. If you would get my bank statement, this is about what you would see, $400 worth of profit. Now, here's the thing. Once again, I made $2,700 to $3,000 off my YouTube videos last month. My revenue's down a ton because shorts have killed my channel revenue capabilities. I'm making good money on Facebook, but this number is really low. But this isn't where the money for me is made in my laundromat. Although my laundromat sales keep going up, and we're about this number divided by essentially 2. This number divided by 2. $5,782. This excluding all the quarters that I've been getting off the quarter pusher, building up that account. The real money is in the fact that I own the business and I own real estate, because we look at two of my really big expenses here: my Dexter loan payment for the new equipment and my mortgage. Those costs aren't sunk costs. On this Dexter loan payment, about 80% of that, we'll throw this in, 80% of that number is going towards principal curtailment. And then for the mortgage payment, about 65% of that is going towards principal curtailment as well. So what I've got to do is refresh my Excel spreadsheet, and we get more of a combined look at my cash flow sucked. But what was my actual not net operating income? In accounting, there's something called CAP, C-A-P-T. It's cash flow, appreciation, and principal repayments. CAPT stands for cash flow, appreciation, principal, curtailment, and tax benefit. We won't get into the tax benefit here, but my appreciation on this business is maybe 3 to 5% per year. And the business as a whole package, real estate, the rentals, vending, everything's worth about $250,000 all combined. And I figure at a conservative 5% increase, I should be seeing a conservative 5% a year increase. We'll use 3 and be ultra conservative. Granted, real estate went up in Chillicothe, Ohio, 25% over the past 2 years. But we'll just take 3% to come out. We'll divide it by 12 months. We'll use a 2-month number here, and I'll throw this into the table as well. We've added appreciation in here, my Dexter loan repayments, as well as the mortgage, the principal curtailment, the C, the A, the P of the past 2 months. So we've thrown those numbers in. We've included appreciation, capital or appreciation. We've included principal curtailment, cash flow in these numbers. And it's much more indicative of what the grand total is for this laundromat business. So what we're going to do is take these two numbers. So now what I've done is I've added in my appreciation. My cash flow was already there, and then we included the appreciation, we included the principal curtailment, and now we're going to take these numbers and just take them out. And we end up over 2 months of clearing about $5,000, which is much better than just $400 a month. But it's also why I do these things, and it's why I run the business I do. The cash flow sucks, at least at this point, because I'm spending money like water making the laundromat bigger and better. But the principal curtailment and the appreciation are going to make this worth a lot of money long term as my cash flow goes up, as the gross revenue for the laundromat keeps going up. I know it's complicated, and it's why I don't do these videos super often, is because it's hard to explain and people tend to not watch it. But let me know in the comment section what you think about the profit and loss breakdown. Hopefully it was decently transparent and it totally made sense.
Hopefully all the numbers made sense for a profit and loss statement. The reality is sometimes the money that we do in the collections is a little bit inaccurate, but the bank statements always tell the truth. Hopefully it was organized in a way that you can understand. If there's a different way that you want me to do the profit and loss statement, let me know in the comment section, because I really want to be clear and transparent with everybody, because the last thing that I want anybody to do is go out and buy a business that I'm running that's unprofitable and you to think that all the money in the world's in it. I love my laundromat, I love my car washers. They have the potential to make great money, but I also don't want it to look like I can do all this stuff and it to be super easy. This stuff comes through a lot of hard work and a lot of effort and a lot of learning. So there it is. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video. Please subscribe if you already haven't. I'll catch you on the next video.